Good morning, doctor. My name is Estensia Jimmy, and my metric numbers is 821 82459. My group members are ERRIFIONARANI JAMARI, SYLVIENIE SUIN, Tan Chichin, and SYLVIENIE. Today, we will present about ARSIA company.
My name is Estensia and metric number is 821 82454. I will start for session 1, motivation and involvement. The first question is, select one level of Maslow hierarchy of human need that can be segment the market and position the product or service. ARSIA is the level of self-actualization because the service provided by the company allows some people achieve their wish and do what they think shall be done. ARSIA's market segmentation is based on psychography and behaviors. Psychography segmentation involves the division of the market into small segments based on some variables such as social class, lifestyle, and personality. ARSIA has segmented customers according psychological characteristics and provides this service to customers who like freedom and exploring the world. In behavioral segmentation, consumers consider the factor of knowledge, attitude, use, or response to the product. ARSIA market is skewed toward young people, adults, and old people because of their behaviors. Young and old people love to travel, while adults for work reasons. Positioning of ARSIA is based on price and quality. ARSIA tickets are cheaper than other airlines, which make more consumers buy because it saves money. The management team of ARSIA is well developed, of good quality. Their employees have good communicator skills and extensive experience and knowledge. The second question is motivational conflict that a prospective consumer of the product and service may have, and how the marketers solve this. A motivational conflict is a situation where consumers make decisions that conflict with certain factors. The motivational conflict of ARSIA is a price versus conflict. This conflict occurs when consumers like a product very much but are dissatisfied with a feature. For example, ARSIA low ticket price has a share in many consumer buying, but the food on the plate need to be booked by themselves. So the marketers resolve the motivational conflict by comparing other airlines to highlight the advantage of ARSIA to reduce the negative impact.
Next, I will talk about section 2, personality. Okay, I will start with 2 theories or traits that prove helpful in targeting, branding, and related strategies. The first point is social character. It plays an element in influencing the behavior of the user. The social character of the user comes in several types, among which the social responsibility. I will give you example. If you work as customer service, you may be able to foster connection between your company and selected customer groups. ARSIA Alliance has used a strong network in the Asia Pacific region to operate the important protective equipment such face masks, hand sanitizer, and the glove. The next point is visualizer. Visualizer may seek advice from visualizer or training, a picture capture device, a custom display an object ahead of an outside audience. Music visualizer that make any method image support a bit of music. The visualizer of ARSIA transform from the basic graphical like written text, picture, image into easy to understand. As an example, in today's COVID-19 era, tickets are often purchased online and ticket price can also be found in ARSIA website or ARSIA shopping apps. Okay, now we go to the question 2 in section 2, describe personality. The company identity or brand identity of an organization refers to the mix of color, design, in text, content, text elements that the company used to convey a visible image of itself. So the first point is the logo of AirAsia company. Logo is one of the most important elements of the corporate identity of the company. The meaning of AirAsia logo is that the blending of red and white color called the classic technique. Red is meant to attract attention and symbolize the dynamics of development, advancing not only aircraft but the company as a whole. The last point for this question too is the color of AirAsia company. Okay, color choice is also a fundamental element of any company corporate identity. Just like AirAsia Alliance branding was changed from red to gray, a color of grief. A color change during an online crisis with a gray background that read updates on AirAsia QZ8501T. You can read it in Twitter. It's about one of AirAsia plane was crashed and caused many passenger loss. So that's all from me. Thank you.
My name is ERRIFIONARANI JAMARI and my matrix number is 8182458. Then I will talk about section 3, that is perception and positioning. Now, let's talk about perceptual mapping. Perceptual mapping or market mapping is a diagrammatic technique used by asset marketers that attempts to visually display the perception of customers or potential customers. AirAsia is a discount airline established in Malaysia. Since its foundation in 2001, AirAsia has become one of the most notable low-cost airlines in Asia, operating flights to more than 100 destinations in more than 15 countries. AirAsia's major competitors are other ASEAN low-cost carriers like Jetstar Japan, Tiger Air Taiwan, and Spring Airlines. These firms have similar business methods to AirAsia. They fly short trips connecting big cities at relatively low cost. However, AirAsia's largest competition is Singapore-based Scott Airlines, which also conducts short-haul through ASIAS. AirAsia has been successful because of its attraction to tourists who desire inexpensive tickets but don't mind compromising comfort and convenience for cost saving. This has attracted a considerable volume of people who would otherwise be unable to afford a travel on other airlines. However, it also indicates that many people are prepared to pay more money for superior service from a higher-end airline like Singapore Airlines or Cathay Pacific Airways. AirAsia is aware of this possibility and has recently created a premium line called AirAsia X that offers upgraded amenities such as live flat seats and gourmet dining options at even lower pricing than ordinary AirAsia flights. Now, let's move to question number 2. Intrinsic cues are product attributes inherent to the objective nature of the product itself, while extrinsic cues are any product characteristic that can be altered without influencing the objective nature of the product or service. Extrinsic cues would be utilized to evaluate AirAsia perceived quality. To create trust in the minds of customers, a company must give great customer service. One approach to do so would be given a 24-hour hotline for any question, as well as to ensure that each representative is informed about the company's service and goods. Consumer feedback is used to determine AirAsia's perceived quality.
I will talk about section 4. We evaluate customer learning. How I will apply the concept of shaping to reinforce, design, pre-perceive, and attract customers. The shaping of AirAsia is the safety, inexpensive way, streamlined operation, lean distribution system, and product. AirAsia inked a contract with General Electronic in order to avoid any form of mishap. General Electronics employees will inspect the aircraft after every trip. Next, the inexpensive fare is AirAsia is a low-cost airline that operates all over the world. AirAsia flights are becoming increasingly popular as a result of the low cost. Each step is made as simple as possible thanks to streamlined operation. Through 5 simple steps, any passenger can book a ticket straight from AirAsia website. In addition, AirAsia offers its customer peer-to-peer network channel, which help to keep operations simple and profitable. For example, AirAsia is launching a new flight in new region to entice more clients. AirAsia's main product is rear passenger seat, but company also sold a variety of other items. Customers of AirAsia were able to add a choice of various additional products to their passenger seat.
Hello, my name is SYLVIENIE SUIN, number matrix 821833132. Now I will talk about section 5, which is consumer attitude formations or change. First, explain the strategies you will use to change consumer attitude toward a particular brand of your chosen product. A. Changing belief about competing brand. Changing belief about competing brands, attacking operations data, and the analytic data analysis excellence for say make determinations toward change, but change require actions. Since we have identified area of opportunity toward consumer attitude, we need to draw up a plan to initiate corrections. After several interviews and analysis, we determined a short video case study like this has well suited to slowly change that attitude toward the end result we want. Second, create understandable communications. The things about change is that it's frequently capable. Your customer, your affiliates, your hawkers, our next resentment to change is that something has captured place. But highest in rank tendency to handle it is followed by excessive idea. If an entity is wrong and you can constitutionally examine it, possibly you concert that likelihoods, communicate that wrong straight pity. Next, track your process. Retreat it to accommodate files and take items, outlines and belongings that work and belongings that are obsequious as you will want. On occasions, you will visually result in carton regions, but with ARSIA marketing strategies masters trust that it considers possibility take 3 to 5 years to change consumer brain idea. B. Changing the relative evaluations of attributes. ARSIA, leading low-cost airline stock exchange, is proving a good track record in bringing innovative plans into the industry. Manufacturing itself, particularly in the Asia domain, is observing greater commuter growth rates and profits. The report examined the key business building and operations of its competitions and output and provided a summary reasoning of its key revenue lines and production. C. Adding an attribute. This year, the local law at carrier ARSIA asserted that they will improve and ensure better quality service. It was the result of the meeting between him and his Ministry, senior officials with ARSIA top management led by Group Executive Chairman Dato Karamudin Meranan. They are ready to improve the service but insist the security issue remained a priority. In 2021, ARSIA offer unlimited flights. Now ARSIA has added value to all Asia Unlimited pass holders by offering the unlimited free shipping service, as they are unable to use it due to the extended movement control order. More exciting, offered through the Asia Super Apps, besides flight and pass holders can now enjoy more value with the Asia Unlimited Pass. In 2018, ARSIA raised the operations to the Maldives, accompanying the launch of additional that is to be conducted by its affiliated ARSIA X. Second, explain the consumer attitude toward the chosen product or service in terms of three-component attitude model. First is intelligence component. The first component is the intelligence component. It's derived of an individual information or idea toward a few merchandise or the taste through private knowledge or connected occurs from differing beginnings. The second part is concerning feeling and intuitions component. This looks at a person's impressions, passions, and feeling for the brand of the instrument. They treat progressy as the fundamental taste for the purpose of it. The last part is cognitive component that exceeds of human aim or probability toward productivity. It's frequently show the real nature of the character or welcome goal.
My name is Tantike and my matrix number is A21A3135. Finally, I will talk about the section 6, communications and consumers' behavior. I will recommend two advertising medium for our products. AirAsia is a magazine advertisements and advertisements on TV. These advertisements turn consumers' attention to purchase AirAsia's e-ticket. The most important impact of these kinds of advertisements on airlines may be the long-term impact on the market share amongst industry. Continuous advertising will produce a cumulative effect. Through continuous exposure, it improves people's understandings of air transport and may create a special carrier or the carrier and the route market or regions the logo. Then AirAsia's models is not everyone can fly. There are 108 routes for AirAsia to fly to more than 61 domestic and international destinations. In addition, we can note that in 2007, AirAsia was first introduced to e-ticket. Next, I will recommend message charger is handles and bodies containing the address contents of the message. AirAsia's low-cost airline in Malaysia provide air transportation, lifestyle, and holiday programs, and also provide financial service at Kuala Lumpur International Airport. AirAsia mainly provides high-quality service and flight experience for every customer at a low price so that everyone can travel. AirAsia is Asia's largest low-cost carrier with billions of passengers served annually. AirAsia's slogan is an eye-catching terms because it clearly displays the basic concept of this service and is easy to remember. I will recommend presentation style. First, visual style. AirAsia use chart, image, graph, and any other visuals to help customers better describe and understand their products and service. Second, AirAsia use persuader style. The main purpose of AirAsia's salesperson speak is to persuade your audience to do something. I will recommend appears first emotional. AirAsia as a low-fat airlines use emotional appeals in their marketing as well as their advertising, which help the airlines to transfer the customer's perspective from low price equals to low qualities to the ideas of providing low fat because they want everyone, including the low income consumers, to be able to fly. Second, rationality. Rationality comes from the low-cost airlines and sensitivity comes from making everyone fly.
In conclusion, we examine various aspects of internal influence and its implications for marketers or consumers of AirAsia companies. From this, we can find out the motivations and involvements of AirAsia, personality, perfections, and positions, strengthen user learning, formative change of user attitude communications, and user behavior. With this, we can analyze it more deep about this company and can find out customer behavior in choosing AirAsia as well as related in the three-component attitudes model. Thank you.
2 a.m. in the morning, I'm in my story smoking, catching my